Well, hello everyone. It's me, Larry. So this is I'm coming at you from another hotel. Unfortunately, I haven't made it home from my cruise yet. There's been quite a few hiccups, and it started in Los Angeles, and and so I'm going to do a room tour right now, and I'll explain after I'm done. So right now I'm staying at the Pan Pacific Hotel, which is at the Vancouver cruise port, and I want to show you guys what kind of room I got. I'll explain after the details on this, so just stay tuned, but just watch what I got. So I'm at the Pan Pacific Hotel. I'm on the 11th floor, room 1134. I was upgraded, so just stay tuned and I'm gonna keep quiet through this, and you'll see from there, and then I'll explain. 11:34 at the Pan Pacific Hotel, which is the Vancouver's cruise port. So the story. I left Los Angeles yesterday. I had to spend the night in Los Angeles after getting on the cruise on Saturday. Today's Monday. So I can take a test to get back into Canada. That was okay. I ended up going to Venice Beach because my place where I stayed was close to the beach. Got a really nice time lapse of the sunset. Beautiful. Went back to the place where I was staying. Got up the next morning around 6, which was yesterday. Checkout was at 11. In the meantime, twice my flight was delayed by 30 minutes. So eventually it went up to 8:48 p.m. last night. And so get on the plane, get going here. Some hiccups happened on there. There was a rude flight attendant that was really rude to me, and people beside me were saying like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they did that." Anyway, that was the hiccup. But in the seat in front of me, a crying baby the whole flight to Vancouver. And this was a 2-hour and 35-minute flight, I think it was. And I had a headache. Get into Vancouver, and our gate felt like 2 miles away from passport control. We walked and walked and walked and through this hallway, down this friggin' moving sidewalk, and nobody else is in the airport because we get in, it was 11:48 or 11:40. I did not get out of that airport until 12:51, I think it was, when my sister picked me up. It was insane. So my sister picks me up, and I had ordered a hotel already. By the time we got to the hotel, it was like 1:30ish. Get in there, but I had to. My flight was 8 o'clock in the morning, which was this morning. And so here it was 1:30 in the morning. I needed to get some sleep because I was really tired after traveling and getting up early and all that. So we did that, stayed the night, got up. I was awake at 6 a.m. this morning. We get everything all ready. We're on our way to catch my flight this morning, and boom. We were hit on the side, on the passenger side where I was sitting, by 2 vehicles. Totaled my sister's car. Airbags deployed. I saw the first one coming at me, and I managed to move out of the way just as he was hitting us, and then the next car smashed into us. And so I guess they were saying that we went through a stop sign, blew a stop sign, and they had the green. And long story short, we're going through insurance right now, and so we're waiting on that. So part of it, we decided, because the fire people had to use the jaws of life to get the door open for me. And so they're asking, was I injured or anything? And I have a really high pain threshold. And I'm saying, yeah, I'm fine. Nothing hurt. And so my sister's like freaked out. That was the first time she was ever in an accident. And so she was dealing with the police and all that kind of stuff. I was standing there, and I noticed that my arm was sore. And she looked at it, and it turns out that I had a bloody arm there. What is it? It's just a scratch, basically, is what they said. Nothing serious. So we ended up going to the hospital, and both of us wanted to get checked out. We turned down an ambulance ride, which we didn't think it was that serious enough. We just took a cab to the hospital and went in there. They did x-rays on her. She was fine. Gave me a shot and stuff, and then we're on our way. So in the meantime, Ananda had made rebooked my flight from 8 till 4 o'clock this afternoon. I get there. They say come back at 3:30 and then check in. I had all my bags checked in, and that time came, and they said, oops, canceled again. So that happens. So here I am scrambling to trying to figure out, what do I do? Does the insurance cover like for a hotel and stuff? All that kind of thing. And so I finally managed to get through. And so in the meantime, they were saying that, you know, I could rebook for the next day, which is tomorrow. And so I'm thinking, okay, after finding out that, hey, they'll pay for my hotel and food and stuff, I'll get it in the morning. And go up to do that, and they're saying, no, the morning flight is all booked. I can't get it until 4:10 that afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. So what I chose to do is, because the insurance pays up to a certain amount a day, I decided to get one of the nicest hotels in town, which is the Pan Pacific Hotel. This is downtown Vancouver's harborfront. This is a well sought after hotel for cruisers. It can be pricey at times, but I get a good rate. But I actually I booked just a regular city view room, and so here I was telling the story to the front desk guy that was checking me in, and he decided to upgrade me. So this is a basic upgrade, and I'm really enjoying this. So there's more pieces to this story, but I can go on and on and on, but I just want to update you guys of what's going on with me and the end of my cruise, which was 2 days ago on Saturday. And I'm still trying to get home. We'll see tomorrow. The weather for the next 3 or 4 days is rain. And the problem is I'm going on a small plane, which are seaplanes. Oh, there goes one now. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see. I don't know if you can see it or not. You might be able to see it going. Yeah, there's a seaplane going now. Yeah. So it all depends on the fog. And so here it wasn't too bad, but in Powell River where I live, it was too foggy to land. So they have to keep canceling until it's a good weather window to land. So stay tuned. I will keep you guys updated, and just throw some good vibes out there and some prayers just to help me get home safely and very soon. I am so done. It's not that I don't like travel, and I'm okay with the hiccups sometimes, but I'm just done. I'm just tired of all this, and I'm not feeling well right now, and so I just want to get home and relax, because I got another trip in 2 weeks. So anyway, stay tuned for more to come. I'll keep you updated. Bye for now.